Danganronpa.
Oh my god, I don't know. I literally looked up and down and left and right in this entire place. Maybe... Did I miss anything in here, perhaps? Like...
Just a second.
Staring up into space... Just staring into space isn't going to help you. Figure... Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think you may need to analyze it? Is this what I was missing? Please tell me this isn't what I'm missing. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it. Well, you've only seen how many dead bodies? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, only 4, so it's fine. You don't need to get used to it so quickly.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So...
What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, oh my god! So, I need to examine Sakura's body another time. So wait, was she in the chem line? Her shoes.
Correct.
Yellow powder. So wait, Sakura made the footprints?
I see.
Okay.
Hey.
Next is the way to handle...
It's true. It would seem...
2 bottles, 2 blows to the head. Okay, well, you know what? They were... Wait, 2. There are 2 bottles missing, but I only see 1. 2 blows.
Indeed.
So, the first one didn't kill her, but the second one would have.
Correct.
I mean, she is
It's
tough,
true.
I'll give her that. Okay. Well, I know what it was. It was one of these bottles, because they're missing. And there's smashed glass on the floor. Something new, something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? Hey, Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is? Yes, thank you! Common sense!
So...
I don't mind gathering this. Isn't a good idea. Just tell me what it is! You know what it is! And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? That silence is never a good sign. No answer! I do trust you. To a degree. To a degree, she says. To a degree! You're lucky anyone trusts you at this moment.
Hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that bothers me. What? I like to do an experiment on... Okay, do you mind helping me? I don't mind. An experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather all the broken bit... Okay. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done all those... I guess. And Bianca's not here, so...
So then,
Anyway, I need to go get something from... What's she going to get? I really don't know what's this about, but... It's best just to go with her at this point. Just like, she knows what she's doing. Okay, there we go. Sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
I see everything. Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare the weight. Is one bottle gonna be heavier than the other? Broken glass compared. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen,
For a normal... Okay, then. They're about the same size. It's balanced.
in other words,
Which makes sense.
so then,
Now what? Okay, let's see then. Is it gotta be like the broken bottle is actually heavier than the ordinary bottles?
so then,
Oh wow, it is! The broken bottle is heavier? How's that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
Between each of the bottles puts it all together. And I believe you will answer. What is it? So, what do you think? It all on you. Why is it all on me? Are you flying fudging kidding me? It's the class trial already!
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
You sleep with your eyes open?
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
Can you what?
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
We've done this enough times, yeah.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Oh, do we even have enough clues? No, not whenever it happens. I have to make something happen. My God, we are literally a handful now. 3 girls, 3 guys. My God. Oh, and he appears. A locked room murder mystery. Hold on. A locked room I can't speak. A locked room murder mystery.
what?
What the? Oh, it's just for the power of... Like, no matter how far something is, if you test it... I can't say half these words.
Yes, indeed.
For example... you found a dead body! This is just plain crazy.
Well?
And how about the reason?
Here.
No matter how great something is, if you put it,
Yes, indeed.
for example, do you have 100 friends?
What?
He's right. That does make this.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I'll see you all down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get it. You guys. How could you act so cruelly around someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I actually...
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
How dare you call me a murderer? You are a murderer, though.
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, I want to put money on Byakuya, but at the same time, I don't see him being the one that could have killed Sakura. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was strong than anyone I know. She looks like she abused every equipment in the gym. And yet someone killed her. And that person is in here. That person is one of us. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. No matter how many times I get through this, I never get any easier. This is literally insane! No normal human would like this. We walked into the door, closed. We had 15. We're down to 6. We lost 11 students. What the hell is going? Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? He's gone for an Egyptian theme now.
Kind of depressing.
That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault. We're all that lies. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end?
Now then.
Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assailant. Find your assailant seating. A deadly class trial. Oh, dear Lord, yes, I'm saving. Right. I'm gonna look over, because this is gonna be tricky. Locked from the inside. Someone killed Sakura, and it's literally like candy. They used the bottle. Handprints on the inside, so there was someone in there. They got letters. And then there's the bloody written message of Toku. Now, here's the thing. No matter who it was, there's no way Sakura could have literally just been killed that easily. Like, it would take, I would think, all 6 of us just to take her down, but at the same time, she would be easy enough. She would just have enough strength to knock us like flies, like ping! This is gonna be an interesting class trial, I just know it. Class trial!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
then we all
then
die.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
I don't think so.
Whoa! Deja vu!
I know, we are having that
The
again.
one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
You're just jumping the shark. You're just aiming at all three of them.
Idiot.
Of course, I would put money on him.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Mina seems really sure that one of the three of that is the killer. Good thing she's not accusing me. I hate being accused of murder, like the first murder. Okay then.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You
Do they?
hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Booyah! I'm not even trying.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
That's true.
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
Why did she want to meet with them? Just to make amends?
So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Why didn't she ask me or Kyoko? I guess then again, we didn't really care. I mean, we were alright with it. They're good. The finger does point to those three more point. Okay.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
What?
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
Hiro went. Okay, so he got candy, so it must have been...
The fact that Sakura went, there's no way that one of you is
I don't deny that I never went.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
Booyah!
No,
You had
wrong.
trash! The same candy was found!
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
A candy wrapper.
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Because the same candy was found at the crime scene.
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Really? Girl likes her
In
candy.
that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Is it?
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but
Uh-huh.
she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
Exactly. When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
And you were scared shitless.
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Dude, you are a horrible liar. You were scared shitless to the point where even I was scared, saying, "Hold me, Hero!" But what Hero said can't be right. Yeah! Sakura loved candy too much to share. No. Hina got the candy from Hero. Hero got the candy from Hero. When Sakura got that candy?
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hero.
Yeah, because Sakura got the candy right after this little, like, right after she saw Hina get hurt from genocide. She bolted out of there, and Hina went after her and gave her the candy to calm her down.
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Exactly.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it.
Ha! Caught ya! Sticky-handed.
I mean, what I meant was,
Lying's not going us anywhere, buddy. Tell the truth.
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
So now,
Why the sudden hostility?
very hostile.
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Says the most suspicious person here.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
What's the proof?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
The bloody,
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
How the hell do you know that?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Wow, he finally caught up with that. It only took him, what, 2 murders and this to happen? But how the hell did he know about it?
True, I saw it for myself.
But Hiro wasn't in the room when I found
See?
it.
See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Exactly!
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
Oh, that's why he's called her Ogre. That's not nice to call a girl that.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Yeah, even Byakuya wasn't really allowed in there.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Only me and Kyoko were allowed in the room. Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko... So, hold on. Message was drawing message. And it was... Yeah, why would he... On the magazine shelf.
I got it!
Because it was
Kyoko,
upside down.
You found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Then why... You looked for the shelf then. Then why was it out... Why was it back in its shelf? Why... If a hero did, he would have left it out in the open. Like what Sayaka did. Oh my god, this is so
I
confusing.
found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Well, 1, you were in the room when I found it, and 2, you're making it out like it was out in the open. Here we go.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
That's
When
correct.
I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's body was discovered.
No, it wasn't discovered then.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
But it was upside...
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I don't...
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Really?
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Shit, I hit the wrong...
When I pulled it out, I saw her final...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I'm gonna shoot Hero.
I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
It wasn't discovered... Okay, that was the wrong one then.
Shoot.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body...
And I can tell you when I found the dying... It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
No, okay, so it's the other one. Okay.
Shoot. I can tell you
I'm just
exactly
shooting
when Ogre's
randomly
body
now.
was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying... It was only after the investigation had begun.
What? Oh, it's one of these ones. Great.
Shoot.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, why am I
And
doing?
I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
That's it, the magazine
When I
shelf.
pulled it out, I saw her final...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
If it's a magazine shelf, then why would it be
I
out the
can tell
open?
you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
Neural... Son of a...
And I can tell you when It was only after the I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly
when Ogre's body was discovered.
Son of a...
And I can tell you when it was only
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine. When I pulled it out...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
It was on the magazine shelf.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. It took me a few tries.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Upside down.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Exactly.
Tell us the truth, Hero. When did you see the message?
The truth shall set you free.
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it?
Kinda does. It very much does matter when you saw it.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Yeah.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Could have been someone planted it.
Yeah?
Really?
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Can we now?
100%! Without a doubt, she wrote it! And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Dude, you're a fortune teller. You live off of lies. With a doubt. Oh God. Here we go with this one.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
God damn it, I'm losing!
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Oh, fudge nuggets! Son of a bitch! I hate how it just goes blank like that and I can't keep track. It's like a rhythm. Every time I always get muddled up with that. It's like you gotta keep a rhythm going, but you have to juggle between like reloading and that.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay, let's try this another time.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Come on, almost there.
The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you.
There we go. Can't hear me?
Show me the proof.
How about this? Bada boom!
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Cause if she did, wouldn't it be out in the open?
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
her fingers are bone dry.
both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
My God, you idiot.
Ah! He admits it!
He admits he wrote it, but he's not admitting that he
I
killed her.
figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Well, he admits it. I defended you in the last class trial, buddy.
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Right.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
You didn't have... I hate to admit, but Bianca's right. You should not have gone unless you went with someone else.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked... Okay. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It may help give you some... Okay. Sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Right.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Sneak attack. Okay, that makes sense. But she had two
Then
gashes
she
in
just
the head.
went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
But that doesn't explain how the room got locked from the inside.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
But how did the room get locked on the inside? If that's the case, you ran away. And there was no other way out of there, so... In other words, you would have...
You're not gonna get off that easy.
I'm afraid he actually might.
It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Jesus, Hina! Calm your tits!
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
He admits to hitting her, but she had 2 gashes. And the room was still locked on the inside.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Like, how did he lock the room from the
And
inside?
until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Not to mention, how did the magazine... He said he wrote it, but why put it in the shelf? Why the magazine was hit? Yeah, why was the magazine hidden?
Got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Exactly. It'd be more easier just to leave it in plain sight.
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
Huh.
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Yeah.
Then he's not lying?
Well, he's not lying about this part.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
The locker. Someone must have hidden in there before and then saw what happened. Toku. She must have been in the locker room, then she saw what Hiro did and put it away.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Because if they saw that, then they would. If we saw that, then we would have assumed her.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
The only person that would benefit would be the person's
they
name.
must not have liked what was written on it.
Toku.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Exactly.
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
He did just admit it, but why hide the...
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle,
Yeah.
but that's not where this case ends.
No, because she had 2 gashes on her head. And there are 2 bottles missing, so I think... Like, there was another swing
What
at
do
it?
you mean?
I mean, Toku hates blood. She would have fainted and caused genocide to come
What
out.
he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Believe it,
Hiro,
sister.
tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Explain.
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Because if the locker was closed, then the yellow powder. Hey, I wasn't done
I
reading.
didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
I don't know which bullet. I'm gonna go. It can't be the yellow powder one. That's the one I know for a fact.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
I'm gonna go with this one.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
Yeah.
and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I grabbed him on a
Her
coupe and
body.
I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her...
Yeah.
Just once.
Damn it!
Shoot!
Whoops.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
It may be glass, but one shot should still make one shot.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
Not to mention she's a tough one. She wouldn't go down after one swing of glass.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Sad thing is, he's right.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Because you're not the one who hit her the second time.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Not just that, there are 2 bottles missing.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yeah, but we did an experiment and it's heavier.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think
You're
back.
missing.
After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yes.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't explain how heavy it is.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Well, they're all the same. They all weigh the same, but the one that's been smashed weighs differently.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
They have chess pieces. A pawn, a rook, we had one with a knight, a king, so where's the queen? Oh no, not the spelling. It's gotta be chess pieces. Yeah, chess pieces. Okay, I can try, Nope. Damn it! I am not good at spelling, but I can try that again.
I refuse to give up yet!
Alright, let's try that again. Chess pieces. At least this time I know what it is I'm meant to be spelling. So I need C. Don't need an H, need a C. E. Need an S. Then C. Or no, pieces. P. E. S. Or not. E. There we go, chess pieces.
Now I understand. That's it! The chess pieces! Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
It's kinda cute.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yeah, but where's the knight and where's the queen?
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was...
the knight.
The knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
A chess set always has a queen.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
So where's the queen?
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
It has everything to do with it.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
I don't care for shogi.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then
Broken.
you'll understand.
If the missing bottle was broken, there are pieces still missing. Broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
The glass that was left over, it mixed with the other glass and it made it too heavy.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
That's easy. The broken glass. Alright, the scale here. The scale.
I got it!
Bam! I'm getting good at
Earlier,
this.
Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is...
because the other bottle was mixed in.
there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Little stragglers.
Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
To get rid of the evidence.
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Sakura's second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Yeah, so he didn't do the killing blow.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Give her a minute, she'll go genocide any second.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Oh, wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Well, let's see. Let's do some handprint analysis on the wall, on the door of the locker.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Oh, now you point the finger at her.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I hate to admit, but she's right.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
What?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did? You did.
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Right.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
It's Hiro, what do you expect?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Uh-huh.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
And could someone get a muzzle for you? I think you're talking too much.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
Into the locker.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Like a locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Oh, yeah, proof. And we've got something new to do. Groovy! Fine, let's hear it. So you're the left mouse button by doing the final step without a second thought, right? But from now on, you're going to have to play a little... What? To be faster. This just keeps increasing the difficulty of this game. The Q key, okay. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about to halfway through the game. You're about halfway through the game now. Good you. Go on. Good you. Go you. 4 fall breaking right from there. Well then, good luck and have fun. So I'm halfway through with the game. Oh my. How halfway am I? Oh God.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! It's a lie! I admit nothing.
There we go.
That's enough!
Fire! What? Oh, right, I had to change. Oh my god, that's what I meant. Son of a bitch! Why does this game?
Is this really the end?
No, it's not over! How many times do I have to go for this bullshit?
I refuse to give up yet.
No, I got it this time. I'll do it right. So that's what the coupon was for.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. That's enough!
Fire!
This should prove it.
Locker room, bitch!
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Handprints?
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
Very dainty like a girl's.
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
And she's gotta go genocide?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
She just made it like that because of Byakuya. My god.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Because it was Byakuya. This girl. Toku, what happened to you?
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Unless you went genocide.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again?
She is. Oh my god.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
She probably became genocide.
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room.
I can't help. Every time, because it's Byakuya, for just telling her to do something, she's like a dog. This just goes like, okay, sit.
I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, there's that proof.
Well, that's awkward.
Very awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
You put it upside down, though.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
Exactly, Makoto.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Right?
Imbeciles, all of you.
And a jackass you are.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
she was alive. Oh god, that's horrifying.
There was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
I won't deny that's a scary look.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines.
Then you became genocide. That explains where the blood came from. Then genocide must have gone in the bottle, hit Sakura. That's where the other blood amount came from.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Byakuya, make your turn. Her? You mean... And here we go.
Guess who's back?
Hi, Genocide. How you doing?
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Ugh.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Really?
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible!
She's a killer, what do you expect?
No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Aw, your first girl you killed. Adorable and sickening.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Go on! So you gotta kill Byakuya. When's this gonna happen? When's the due date? Please tell me, do you need an accomplice? I'd be more than happy to help you.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Oh, too late. She's got her eyes set on you, buddy. I'll make sure you have a lovely funeral. Don't worry. We'll all be crying. Tears of joy.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Normally?
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Yeah, I mean, a bump to the head still can make anyone queasy.
Hey, come on. That's, you know.
What?
But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
She's still dead, you idiot. So that's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
I think for sure she had some work. Yeah, I would've thought she was ready to smack him.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.